There we go. I think that mate got my mic fixed there. Hello everybody, I'm Jeff, the half-assed vTuber. I forgot to plug in my mic. That is a stupid thing to forget to do. Forgot that I had it unplugged earlier to put a USB stick in. Anyway, other VTubers have skills, talents, personalities, interesting experiences in their lives. Not me. I don't have any of that. I'm just going to play games for the hell of it. Give myself an excuse to play games. Anyway, today we're going to play an old game. Imperium Galactica 2. Apparently this came out in $9.99. I bought it on Steam a few years ago and had some fun with it. There's probably lots of saved games in there. Well, in fact, I know there is lots of saved games in there because yesterday I went to play it as well on stream, but I'd lost within a few minutes of starting the game. So I decided to not keep that one up on live because that was terrible anyway. So today we are going to play as the Solarians. These guys, they're pretty basic across the board on everything. These guys are good at spying and have weak ships, but they have the best gun in the game. We're going to try and steal their gun or trade for their gun or something. These guys, they can't do diplomacy or trade. They are just, you know, they're all military. If they go to war, the war ends only when one side loses. So we're going to try and keep ourselves powerful enough that they won't go to war. So let's play as the humans here. Or Solarians as that will. We're going to put it on normal mode because I haven't played in years except for that small attempt yesterday. And that small... oh, that is fairly loud. Let's watch this for a little bit.
Alpha team, get ready for the attack. Put all energy to your front shields. Hit them where it hurts.
For an old game, this was pretty good graphics for a game in the 90s. Wow, and in the cutscenes such as this, that is.
Someone is behind you.
Let's skip it. I can't be bothered. Let's see. That is a pretty average planet. Well, it's... Yes, I know. The first thing I'm going to do is build a space base. Because there's a good chance that we will come under attack pretty early on. We're also going to research hyperdrive. Oh, no, not trade.
It is rumored that Kaileron himself, the founder of the Brotherhood, will return to active life from suspended animation. If this is true, his return could seriously upset the stability of the Empire.
Trade center. That's so if any trade ships come in, we can switch the research facility off and switch to trade center.
Research is complete.
Okay, we don't need the research center anymore. We're gonna disable it. Oh, we should probably also go in here and get the spy going. You can be counterintelligence. That race there is really good. That they can get some pretty decent ships, and instead of having like 150 population increase, they would have like 180. They get a plus 30 bonus, and the top percentage here is production. So for example, this planet here for my people would get 210% production and only 100% population growth. 150 is pretty much the max usually. There's one race that goes by the green color that gets 150 on every planet, so they don't need to build terraformers.
Yes, sir.
Usually you start with like 2 planets within range of your main planet. Oh, that's a fairly nice planet. We're going to colonize that. We have one, just on normal mode you start with a colonization ship.
A new spy has arrived at your spy.
Orders received.
Okay, that's pirate base. Did I get no message about why there's a pirate base here? You know what? I'm just gonna save it here. I have absolutely no clue what any of this stuff is for. So we'll go down here and we'll save at the bottom. We'll just call this, what should we call it? Human normal start. Let's do that.
Yes, sir.
Let's take our ships here and go and attempt and conquer a planet. It's probably not going to succeed, but we're going to give it a shot anyway. And here we're going to call this Trade 1. Because it's got a good population increase, but it's terrible, terrible production. At 100%, you don't want to produce anything here. And the more... The computer's more likely to attack your planets that have production capabilities on them. By putting it on trade, all the people will be going to the trade centers and stuff. The computer won't want it. The other things, like... Oh, that's... Okay, so they're going to attack my fleet.
Target selected.
We're gonna put our fighter planes on defense.
Yes, sir.
Because we don't have very many and we don't want to lose them. Because early on, they're useful, but later on, they suck, so I'm never going to produce any more. Very basic combat this early on. I have some destroyers. They have some destroyers. They fire lasers at each other. Yeah, I'm not going to get any trade ships while there's a pirate base there, so...
Reporting, sir. Reporting, sir.
Oh, they're just going to keep coming at me, aren't they?
Target acquired.
And, we still have some fighters, so we're going to put them on defense.
Reporting, sir. Let's go.
And we're going to just put that at maximum speed.
Enemy target acquired. Target destroyed, sir.
So maybe this wasn't a very good start, but if we manage to get this pirate planet, the traders love pirate planets. I don't know why, they just do. So, oh yeah, we need to come in here and upgrade our destroyers for hyperdrive Mark 1s. Yeah,
Yes, sir.
there we go.
Moving to attack.
The further you get away, the less your ships. And we lost everything.
Okay.
So obviously there... What was the settings at for game? Ground battle simulation. We want that off, so we'll go to the we'll reload this. I think ultimately what I'm going to do is I'm going to go down to the planet here. We're not going to get any trade ships coming in, so we're going to turn that off. And we're going to build a trade port. Then we're going to buy some tanks. Because I think
An enemy fleet has been spotted.
that's nice. The enemy fleet can come and attack my ships while I wait for a trade port to open up.
Awaiting orders.
Do I have a space station yet? No, no space station.
Go. Orders received. Selected. Oh, that's gonna hurt.
Okay, I forgot to put my fighters on defense there, so I probably lost a lot of them.
Yes, sir.
In fact, if we go in here, we can see that we only have 2 fighters left. That is a pity, but that them's the breaks.
An enemy fleet has been spotted.
Yes, yes, I know there's enemy fleets. I want that trade port. Okay, so we can't use the trade port until we have the fusion plant. Probably should have built that at the same time. Our very low amount of fighter planes can go back onto defense. Don't think I have any fighters left. No fighters left for my side. Right, and now trade. Destination cannot. Machine gun, machine gun, machine gun. We could buy some fighters, I suppose, when we can. These ones here are ridiculously cheap. That's an advanced fighter though. That would give us some good firepower. Is this guy on? I'll decide later. We don't really need to worry about that for the time being. And we should probably... yeah, we haven't upgraded him, so we'll do that. Oh, okay. Hopefully we can trade now. No trade ports. Earth. We're going to slow it down. And what do we have here? Cannon turret. Don't mind if I do. And these guys, that is machine gun, machine gun, machine gun, machine gun. In which case, we'll just get the cheapest out of the three. We can only equip a couple, 2 extra tanks onto our fleet, so we won't bother buying too many. And I'm going to buy all 5 of those advanced fighters. Which...
Yes, sir.
then we'll just wait for our tanks to pop out of nowhere. Boom, boom.
Let's go.
And we'll make sure that our options we have... ground battle simulation is off. Excellent. Because otherwise you'll lose battles that you could easily win. Hopefully my avatar is actually still animated. It is. Excellent. And this planet here, we need to come back in here. Just go low. Call it trade 1.
Awaiting orders, sir.
So we've got our space station. We need some destroyers after that, I think. Yeah. We're just going to buy tanks when we need tanks rather than worry about tank manufacturing. The further, yeah, like I said earlier, the further you get away, the less you're able to actually see anything. So this place has a bar, which we don't have, so we'll get that as technology, and it's got a ship research, which we don't actually care about. We're just going to land all our tanks over here without much thought to it. Oh, I do like the fact that we've got that tank there.
Reporting, sir. Orders received. Moving to new position, sir. Orders received.
They're going to hide on the other side,
Aye,
which
sir.
is annoying as
Aye,
hell.
sir. Aye, sir. Okay. Yes, sir. Let's go. Target hit. Target destroyed, sir. Moving to attack. That's got it.
Excellent, we didn't lose any tanks. The trick against the computer is to just
You occupied a planet.
excellent, and we got some credits for it.
You found a new building.
And we got a bar. We're going to turn the trade port off because we don't need that at the moment. Actually, we should probably leave that on because we got some ships coming in.
Awaiting orders, sir.
And down here, we're going to turn that off because we don't care about it. And we're going to put a trade center on this planet. while we still have money. We're going to put low taxes. Low taxes on these two ones so that they can get a reasonable population. We're going to continue to tax our people at a normal rate. Suppose if I come down here and leave that on, what can I research? Nothing, because I've got the other one turned off. Turn that one on, turn that off.
Yes.
I'm going to call this Trade P for pirate. Because trade ships love pirate planets. For some weird reason, they just absolutely love them.
Yes.
I really want to put a space station around this planet as well as our forward defense, so maybe space station and then come down here and build a spaceship factory, which we can't because we don't have any money. So we'll go options here, and no, not options, information. Yeah, this is where it is. We'll crank that up to 12,000 there. As you can see, that's pretty much where the game started, and you can see the increases to money. And now we just play the waiting game of waiting for coins to come in. Sooner or later, a trade ship will come along and pop in at one of my planets. Hopefully. We can build quad lasers. Research quad lasers, I mean. This will up our firepower substantially. I don't really care about enhanced lasers, but we can research them, so we might as well. We're going to come in here and just upgrade him with quad lasers. Doing the auto design just makes it quick and easy. And while we're at it, upgrade the space station that we have with quad lasers as well.
Yes, sir.
Go down here. All this is looking fine. Oh, see, he's going away from my planet, which means I missed out on that because I had it turned off. Drat, I missed out on some coin there because I wasn't paying attention. Oh, well, them's the brakes. Oh, I was excited about having that tracked tank, but ultimately tracked tanks aren't actually that great. So, if you don't have, yeah, because they're just one up from the wheeled tank, which is the lowest tank you can get.
Research is complete.
Okay, excellent. Might as well pause that there and upgrade our destroyers to have enhanced lasers. Entirely pointless. And we'll turn our ship research places off, so our trade center's active. And likewise over here, we'll switch that one off. And trade 1 really wants a trade center, but it's too expensive, so we won't bother with that at the moment.
Spy has arrived at your spy base.
As you can see, we got a good amount of coin from that one visiting our planet. Trade ports. Apparently they help, but I've never actually seen them help. Whatever happened to those ships that I was buying? They never arrived. Radar array, light laser, hyperdrive mark. Nah. Ooh, torpedo. Hyperdrive mark 2. Really want torpedoes.
Reporting, sir.
But spaceship factory. Also want a spaceship factory. Just so that I can get that get a space station here. Because this is a planet that I actually want to protect. As opposed to these other planets that are just lying around the place.
Sir.
So that one would be 100% population increase, and this one would be 50. That's pretty terrible. Probably not going to populate that one anytime soon. We need to increase our coinage substantially, but look at all these trade ships that are coming in. They're all going to that pirate planet because they love pirate planets. Oh, it looks like one of them's going to over to here. And it's got a trade center being built, so that's good.
Awaiting orders, sir.
Oh, I do have my fighters. I was wondering what happened to those. I left the trade port on for quite a while, thinking that it might be coming in.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. What I need to do is I need to get some building research going, so that I could actually defend myself, I think.
Yes, sir.
This is going to be my production planet. It's not the greatest. Production. Production 1. For the time being, I'm going to put them at no tax and trade. Just so that they can get a few trade centers built. Yeah. That trade center's not going to be built in time for that trade ship. That's a pity. But, hopefully... You got a second trade center being built? No. You should have a second trade center. Because you're getting a lot of trade ships coming in. Now that we've got trade ships actually coming in, we're going to put that at low tax to increase our population. Because I believe that the computer loves the... Oh, it looks like we've discovered a civilization. We're actually going to have to do something with spying now. Counterintelligence. And I need a spy center. We will build the spy center on this planet. They have 4 ships and 23 fighters. We have 4 ships, 5 fighters. I think I might turn that back on and buy some ships. Mercenary Max, eh? Heavy Destroyer, Energy Shield, Hyperdrive Mark II. That's quite a nice ship. Not the greatest. Yeah. Firepower 150. Don't have enough money at the moment though, so come in here, we'll turn that back off.
Yes, sir.
These guys might be an issue sooner or later. The trade ships are just going between my planets. That is brilliant. I love that. Every time they get slightly stronger, it becomes more likely that they're going to declare war on me.
Yes.
But I have another destroyer now,
Acknowledged.
and that is good. We're gonna build another colonization ship here.
Your orders.
And I think I'm gonna explore around a little bit. I was holding off because I didn't really want to run into another race. Yeah. Oh, look at that. He can... What we're going to do is you can require planet info from those guys. 90% chance. That seems pretty good. If you spy too much on them, they dislike you even more. So we've got 2 planets that are at 100%. We're not going to worry about colonization. Terraforming, I mean. How do I turn that off? So I've discovered one of the planets. Let's put a satellite in orbit. Yeah, 180. See, they're going to increase population really fast. That must be their home planet, I would say. So let's go in here and we're going to repeat that. This guy, a shape changer, free to get I like that. That is nice. But we need another spy center, so we're going to put a spy center on this planet. Also going to give this planet a trade center. How are these guys doing? They're doing fine, but what I need is building research. How about here? How much people do you need in a building research? Need 2,500. We're gonna plop a couple down on our main planet here. That's going to be the same as that one at a 50%.
Has failed the mission.
Oh. But what about? Can I hire him yet? No. Okay, we're gonna just. The spy center should be built in any second now. Come on. Oh, there we go. Hi, spy. We're going to temporarily put you on cancel. We're going to put you through training, level 5 training. You shall acquire planetary info again. We need to make ourselves strong enough that people aren't going to just declare war on us. Which means we need ships. Heavy destroyer, we can buy a colonization ship, or we can buy a destroyer. It's a fairly crappy destroyer, in that it's the most generic of the generic. And what is this? This is a heavy destroyer. Enhanced radar, pulse laser, energy shield. That's alright. I don't really like it. No trade ports because I haven't got one active at the moment. Research large house. We need more people. So yeah, one trade center is not currently active. If I see any trade ships going towards the main planet, I'm going to deactivate the research centers so I can.
Your spy has returned.
Yes, sir. Awaiting orders, sir. Yes, sir.
A new spy has arrived at your spy base.
Who's arrived? Oh, they've managed to get us another planet info. We're going to increase their infiltration so they're less likely to be caught. And don't hire spy, that guy sucks. His stats are all over the place. With stats, you want your agents that are going out to have good infiltration, combat, and loyalty. But you probably don't want to go too high on combat and loyalty, probably about 10 each, and then put the rest in infiltration. These guys here are really good at infiltration, and of course, counterintelligence, you just crank it up to 11. Literally. And then add more. How's this planet going? It's building a small house. Its trade center is currently not active.
Your spy has returned.
And which spy has returned? So that the new planet that we discovered there has a very small population. It must have just been colonized. Which means we might as well acquire invention info. 60%. Acquire empire info. No, we don't really care about that. Steel credits? No. Steel invention, that is really low. Acquire invention info. And he's got 10 days, so we'll just speed that up.
Your spy has returned.
And we'll just crank that all onto infiltration at the moment. Boom. And we'll acquire... Yeah, he's got an 80% chance. 60% chances. That's fine, I suppose.
Research is completed.
And we'll get ourselves a solar plant. Because better energy
Your spy
production.
has failed the mission.
And this
A new
place
spy has arrived at your spy base.
can have a space station. Going into spying here. Yep, you failed. You are... Oh, you're alright. What I really want is another spy center.
Spy has returned.
Might as well put those over all the planets. That way, if I lose one planet, I don't have to worry about it. We'll decide later, and he'll come back. The dispenser is a interesting piece of technology. I wonder... We don't have enough coins at the moment to steal it. But, steal invention.
A new spy has arrived at your spy base.
Yeah, that's nice, but I need a spy center. Those trade ships are where you get most of your coin early game. What planets do we have out here? Horrible planet. Probably a horrible planet, it is. I think that's the same as one of these other ones, that one. So maybe alright planet? I don't really feel like wasting 3,000 coins to put a satellite on it. And back to spying here. Okay. It's gone down to low speed by itself, I'm pretty sure. So that means something is happening.
One of your satellites has been destroyed.
Yeah, that's just satellite being destroyed. No biggie. Colonization ship is being produced. We'll just have you constantly producing colonization ships and terraforming ships. Its low production value means that it doesn't really matter too much. And with this one, we're going to give them a trade center. Then we're going to go into information, because I believe the banks cost twice as much as a trade center, so we're going to need 20,000. And lucky for us, there is a ship coming in to give us some more coins. Excellent. 10,000 at the moment each time they come in. I'm pretty sure it should only be 5,000. But maybe it has 2 trade centers? No, it has 1 trade center. It should have 2 trade centers.
Research is complete.
And recreation facilities. We're going to change these guys from trade to production in general. Guys, we're going to need some more ships soon, I'm going to guess. We're going to turn this on so that we can purchase some ships. Well, actually, I'm going to purchase a bank first. Probably not the wisest decision, but chuck the bank on there and hope for the best.
I have some urgent news, Emperor. A strain of deadly virus has been...
Okay, so there's viruses coming. I would let him talk, but that's going to take forever. What's his plan? If we give in to the demands, we'll have every terrorist faction in the Empire holding us to ransom. If we do nothing, our intelligence indicates this group will be prepared to carry out the threat. So I will agree to his plan for a military strike.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
I have no clue where the carrier ship is going to come from, so we'll transfer our fleet to the center of our empire. There it is.
Let's go.
Hopefully I can get there in time. And we did. Oh no, we're at the planet itself. That is not good.
Yes, sir. Moving to attack.
I've lost all my fighters. Yeah, buying fighters is pointless.
Acknowledged. Mission.
Excellent. Okay. Yeah, maybe I should let those play out. Actually doing all their voice lines and stuff. Okay, so we can hire you now. We're gonna hire you. Then we stole an invention. That is neat. More counterintelligence. Steal invention. 40%. Acquire invention info. Yes. And you're going to go on counterintelligence for the time being, because I need someone to be on counterintelligence. Earth has got a thing coming towards it, which means we're going to turn you off, and turn you off so that you activate. Because
Your spy has failed the mission.
I hope my spy hasn't died. And then we'll turn these guys back on. Any good trades at the moment? Hellfire. It's a fighter, it sucks. Speed 10. Light laser, hyperdrives, radar array.
Your spy has arrived at your spy base.
We might buy one of these, but we're going to have to activate the... We're going to have to go in here and up our reserve money, I think, to 30,000 or something. Because I'm losing it all to space manufacturing. How many space stations does this place have? One. Okay. Is that ship going in or coming out? It's going out. Are you even set to trade? You are. Their fleet is at 5, my fleet's at 6. I'm still looking pretty strong there. I also have space stations, so that is good. Any upgrades we can do to our space stations? No. How about our destroyers? Nope. Our wheeled tanks are still terrible. And we are still researching a recreation facility. Yeah, my people want recreation facilities. I saw it in there. Yeah. They're going to have to research that pretty soon. Machine gun forts are terrible. We don't want them. So either we build another building research to get more buildings, or we ignore all that. Suppose we could do another building research and just put it on this planet. Don't really want to find another civilization yet, but I also hope that Red isn't going to get itself killed, which is the one that has the weapon that we want. Building research has been completed. We can research the stadium. Are you going to go to production or Earth, little ship? That is the question. Oh, a message. Okay, so we're gonna... Apparently there's... Yeah, send a fleet to all planets with the Aurora in their name. So let's Orion, Tor. Since we're at the corner, I don't think there's going to be any planets behind us unless it spawns one in, which the game sometimes does. But we're going to actually have to try and find the planet. There's a good chance that we won't, but oh well. This is a red planet, which is like that planet.
Research is completed.
we'll colonize that one. Auto food factory sounds like a good plan. And spine, because we haven't gone there for a little while now. They don't have any new inventions. That's fine by me. You're not very good. I don't want you. And we'll just increase that for the time being. And you can do some more training. 200 days. Oh, they've colonized a planet. That planet is very close to my empire. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. I don't want to get boxed in. That one's going to Earth. Earth is... It's got 2 trade centers. It's technically got 3 trade centers, because I forgot about that one. But I think 2 trade centers is probably going to be enough for the time being. These guys, they need a bank. I think what Earth needs is to have no tax.
Your orders. Acknowledged.
Sir,
Oh,
the scientist, Professor Zashkin. Unfortunately, he is under contract to another empire and engaged.
so bad things happening to Planet Production 1, and we need to find the scientist.
Moving to new position.
Which means we need to send a spy out, I think. I've seen this one before and I remember it. Recall spy. Yeah, locate professor. 5 days. We're going to need our ships.
A new spy has arrived at your spy base.
We're also going to need another spy base. This guy here.
Your spy has returned.
Sir, I managed to obtain some information on Professor Zashkin. I've drawn a blank on what he's working on for our friends, but I'm guessing it's a military project, so they'll be protecting him for sure. The good news is that the target seems very unhappy with his current situation, so his cooperation shouldn't be an issue. He's scheduled to leave his current location in a few days. Destination unknown. Size of escort unknown. Presumed high.
Okay, so Tor 7 is down there.
Acknowledged.
I'm going to guess that the game just gave them another planet. It does that. When it needs a special planet for something like that, it just creates one. This is a terrible spy. I'm not hiring that spy. You can go back on counterintelligence. You're still training. I don't currently care about...
Your spy has returned.
Spying. Excellent training is going well. We'll give you some combat and some loyalty. We're gonna let the blue people research some stuff before we steal them. Before we steal it, I mean. I don't have a bank on this planet. We also are not researching anything at the moment, so I'll switch the research facilities off. The other planets that have research facilities, what ones are they? What about you guys over here? You have one building research, so we'll turn that off. And we'll give you a bank. Oh, not enough credits. Okay.
Awaiting orders, sir. To attack.
Oh, come on. That is...
Required.
Oh, so far away from my base. And that's not good. All my buildings just got damaged. And we get to use formations now. We'll go with number 9 since it puts my troops closer to their... we don't have any fighters to care about, so... Destroyer, destroyer, destroyer. Oh, we have to click that button first. Luckily, my destroyers are fairly alright at the moment. They could be better if I had torpedoes. Luckily, that didn't make a war happen.
Mission accomplished, sir. The alien escort has been
This guy is very American.
Ashkin is currently en route to the endangered planet in my personal transport.
That's very nice. Thank you for that, soldier. Okay, I probably shouldn't have skipped all that. Anyway, new research, thermocooler. I have absolutely no clue. I think I need a tank research, but I think I also need building and stuff based off memory. We'll turn that off for the time being because we got a trade ship coming in, and I want... What I can do is a bank is better than... Because a bank will double the trade center outputs, so having the bank activated with 2 trade centers is better than having 3 trade centers activated. And boom, look at that, we got 60,000 there. That is lovely. We're going to turn that back on. We could have probably actually had that on already because we had enough population. Let's see, I think this planet here is a ship research and a building research. We'll turn both those on in the hope that something happens. And these guys will give, not a tank factory, but tank research. Orientor. Yeah, we haven't found any of the planets needed for that mission that they gave us. Probably gonna forget about it. Training will up those both to 7 and repeat. Get 1 good spy just to get things going, and then all the other ones can be trained up over time.
Sir, we've had reports of demonstrations taking place simultaneously in several major cities across the Empire. The group organizing the actions is the Brotherhood of Tears. They're calling for government aid in their search for the Tears, and what they're calling the lost heritage of man. We're going to have to keep an eye on them, sir. Their support base is growing, becoming ever more vocal.
Okie dokie, so
Already, I'll keep you informed of any developments.
that's just lore-based stuff there. The Tears of Man is what we need to research. Eventually we're going to probably have to fight these guys, or use our resources to steal their planets. I like the stealing their planets idea. I really should be terraforming these planets, but... oh well. I'll just terraform the really awful ones, and the 100% ones can just become trade centers. In fact, we'll call this Trade 2. And come down here and put it on low trade. Can we do any research yet? No? Okay.
Awaiting orders, sir.
Okay, this planet's going alright. Does it have a bank?
At your spy base.
Does not have a bank. It can have a bank.
We have captured an enemy spy.
Ooh, finally. An enemy spy. Level 3. We'll hire him. Should we attempt to make him join or become a double agent? Become a double agent. Excellent. It'll just tell us what they're up to. So we will put you in counterintelligence for the time being. That just gives them a general amount of XP every now and then, even if they can't do anything, because this is our main guy that's going to be catching spies. This guy's not been doing anything, so he can do that.
Your spy has has returned.
Yep, that's nice. I need...
Your orders.
Oh, that's a terraformer.
Orders received.
We'll terraform that planet, and then we'll colonize it. Terrible planet. Terrible... Wow, average planet. Increasing the number of planets that we have that are just trade ones increases the chance that we get trade ships after all, and everybody loves trade ships. We'll just increase each one of those by 1, then repeat it. And you can be done like that.
Yes, sir.
We're probably going to have to buy a ship soon. Heavy destroyer, speed 6, that's really slow. Radar array, pulse laser, torpedo. I do like the fact that it's got a torpedo. I don't like the fact that it sucks. So we're going to need that thermocooler research sooner or later. We're also going to need some more research centers. For this place, you're going to build destroyers. Build me 3 destroyers. Oh, mystery. What the... I must have missed that. Design. Mystery. Neural gun, energy shield, pulse laser. Oh yeah, that's pretty good. Okay. Yeah. That'll give my fleet some good firepower. Hopefully this place will actually start producing some ships soon. We'll give it 1 spaceship factory. So I think this place is not producing anything at the moment, and that's fine.
Research is completed.
Yes, we made it, sir. We have successfully finished the research of the thermocooler. We will be able to see its effectiveness in the field soon.
Excellent. Which means wherever I built those tank research facilities, I can disable them. Ship research, we'll turn that off. We'll keep the building one going. Or maybe we'll turn the building one off.
Awaiting orders, sir.
We'll turn it off. And tank research, which we'll turn off as well. That way the bank will be activated, and I much prefer having the bank to get more money.
Commander, I'm pleased to say that my geothermal cooler seems to work. It appears that the planet's tectonic system is returning to a stable state. I will remain here for a while to monitor the situation, but I believe that the colony may be safe.
Excellent. And our research capabilities have been increased by 25%, which means if we turn on these building places,
Yes.
which I just turned most of them off, we should... was there any building research on this planet or this planet? If we turn that on, we might... we can research machine guns. We don't care about machine gun forts. Can we get anything else? No. We're going to put another building research center here.
Your spy has returned.
What was our spy doing? I forgot. We'll up that so that they're nice and balanced. And I think it's time for our spy to do something. Incite revolt. 26% chance. They have a lot of planets. Steel invention. Oh, they have pulse lasers. Yeah, let's steal the pulse laser. Oh yeah, they're expanding faster than me. That's not good. I should probably do something about that.
Your spy has been killed.
No! I put so much coins into him. Oh, drat. We need a new one. Congratulations, you are being trained up to be my next spy. I hope you enjoy your new life as a spy.
Reporting, sir.
Now, is there any population problems with this planet? It has 2 trade centers and a bank. That is fine. That should get me, what, 40,000 coins? Yeah, roughly. And that's building...
A diplomatic message.
Yeah, they're not very happy about that. The whole spying thing. Okay, so... yeah. Offer enhanced radars for... pulse lasers. Yeah, if I hadn't done the whole spying thing, that probably would have gone better. Ooh, we can get a magma plant now.
A new spy has arrived at your station.
Okay, so good thing that I researched the stadium earlier, because that place needs one. He's fairly average. We'll hire him just because we need a spy to replace the one that we just lost. And we'll put him on counterintelligence for the time being. How much does a stadium cost, I wonder? Stadium. 20,000. Well, it needs one, so we might as well build it. We could research the machine gun fort just so we could trade it for the pulse lasers. That might actually be quite good. That all into that. Okay. What's these? That one's at 34, 21, 23, 6.
Yes, sir.
Have I put you on low taxes? I have. I really need to colonize that planet before they get to it. And I need to colonize that planet before Blue gets it to us as well, because otherwise I'll be locked in here. And I don't want to be locked in the corner. He is terrible. Don't hire that guy. We'll just up his infiltration. Okay, machine gun fort. I wonder... can I convince them to sell me the quad laser for the pulse laser? No, that is not a good enough deal at the moment.
Your spy has returned.
Okay. And we'll repeat that. Then we'll try again at trying to get that pulse laser. How about a recreation facility for pulse lasers?
You received a diplomatic message.
Okay. They are not a happy group. But there was a planet there.
Yes.
We're gonna send the ships from that planet down to there. We're gonna put that on repeat just so that we can continuously get ships. Does Trade 2 even have a trade center yet? No. And this ship research is turned off at the moment, but we could turn it on. Oh, I do love it when one of my good planets gets something going into it. Oh crap. Okay, yeah, now we're boxed in.
Awaiting orders, sir. To position.
We're gonna colonize that planet and hope for the best.
Research is complete.
Hoping for the best, always important. Down here, we're gonna turn this on.
Yes, sir.
Just so that we can see what we can research with a 25% boost with 2
Your spy
planets.
has returned.
Okay, they have 7 ships, we have 7 ships. Okay, Professor was kidnapped, according to this down here.
I think money is the motive here.
Okay, so there's Tor 4. We're going to go back to Earth and we're going to turn the trade port on. Because we need tanks. Track tanks, Earth. We'll buy 3 of those. And then we'll check our ship that we can store 4 tanks in there. Oh, we can buy a Corvette. It's hyperdrive, enhanced radar, pulse laser, energy shield. Nah. Cannon turret, cannon turret. This one is a cheaper cannon turret. So we're going to buy it. And...
Has been declared.
Oh,
Yes.
frickin' hell.
Acknowledged.
You received a diplomatic message.
We're gonna put our defense at
An enemy fleet
trade
has been spotted.
P and the hope that we win this fight. We're also going to pause that while we just going to increase these guys slightly as part of our requirements. And steal invention from them, 23%. Incite revolt, 22%. Inciting a revolt, probably better. And how many space stations do we have around this planet? We have 2 space stations. Oops. We can't do any upgrades. We need another research facility somewhere. We're going to call this trade 3 down here. We're going to put low tax trade. Similarly with this guy. Over here we got tanks that we were going to go pick up.
Yes, sir.
I really hate that they're coming in to fight me. You sort of want to stay hidden for as long as you can so you don't have to deal with this stuff.
Waiting orders, sir.
What puts our ships furthest away from theirs? What sort of ships do they have? Destroyers. They've got firepower of 95. We've got...
Orders, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
They've probably got torpedoes. I think that's probably the best.
Moving to new position, sir.
They've got a lot of fighter planes.
Aye, sir. Moving to new position, sir. Okay. On my way.
probably lost my Corvette. Well, I've lost my entire fleet. My best bet here is that I wipe out their fleet. Well, their fleet is now lost. So both sides don't have any fleet. I've still got my space station, which I suppose is better than nothing. I probably should have dumped my tanks on the planet before that happened. Yeah, it's going to take a while for the for that space station to kill all the planes. They had a lot of fighter planes. And against destroyers, that's actually fairly effective. If I had torpedoes, that fight would have gone significantly different. How about a crease fire? No, never. Okay, you're gonna keep sending ships at my space station? And I'm not gonna have any ships, well, anything that can defend against that. We don't need building research anymore. What we need is ship research. Build 4 ship researchers there. And we'll disable... In fact, we're gonna just blow that one up. And we'll keep that one. We're gonna come back up here, though, and produce another space station. In fact, 2 space stations. At least they won't be coming to kill me anytime soon. But I don't like the fact that there's a pirate fleet flying around.
The mission. An enemy fleet has been spotted.
We're gonna repeat that in the hope that we can win sooner or later. One ship. Yeah, you're gonna have a great time fighting that space station. The computer doesn't seem to understand the concept of space stations. And it's a heavy destroyer this time, so it has better firepower at least. But they're just going to waste all their ships fighting something that they can't kill. As a space station has way more hit points than a ship. And they have another ship, but it's going to fly away. And we can research heavy destroyers.
Your spy has been killed.
Oh, my spy's been killed. That's great.
The Brotherhood of Tears claims...
Yeah, I don't really care about that Brotherhood of Tears at the moment, guy. I'm at war. And we can hire a new spy. He got killed. Looks like we are going to need... Yeah, we're going to train you up. Level 5 training. You're building a terraforming ship.
An enemy fleet has been spotted.
Here they come again. 1 ship, 5 fighters, 1 tank. It's going to blow up on a space station. Because they are smart. I wish I could give my space station like a gun or a torpedo or something just to make this faster. They're just going to keep doing this over and over again. Of course, once I get a fleet, I'm going to send it in to take out their planets. They really want this planet because it's got some production. And it's got a high population, which is something that they care about. I should research the advanced space station.
Sir, we need your help. We have a major outbreak of a lethal strain of virus. It's extremely virulent and resistant to all known antiviral agents. It spreads so rapidly, not one section of the population remains unaffected. However, our medical facilities simply cannot cope with the scale of the crisis. We need more hospitals. We also have to quarantine.
Okay, so apparently we have to warn trade ships of going to this planet. Which is a pity, because that's one of our... I suppose it's a new planet. Okay, so we're going to go down here, and we're going to put none. That shall make the citizens happy. And we'll give them a hospital.
Your citizens are revolting. Your colony has revolted.
Yeah, I thought that was going to happen.
Your spy has returned.
God damn it.
A new spy has arrived at your spy base.
Mission successful. Good work. I'm going to crank all that into infiltration. You're a terrible spy. I'm not hiring you. Yeah, I want to destroy that, but I don't have any ships. I'm about to get a ship. Well, if I had any money. As soon as that ship is produced, I'm going to... Should be produced any moment now. Let's go grab the 2 tanks. Oh, now we're at war with 2 races.
You received a diplomatic message.
Target acquired.
Yeah, I think this is a loss.
At your spy base. War has been declared.
Oh well, those guys are gone.
Enemy
Yes, sir.
planet
Aye,
has
sir.
been overrun by your forces.
A low
Your spy has
trade.
returned. An enemy fleet has been spotted.
Okay, here comes their enemy fleet. 11 ships. We cannot fight against this. Well, we'll fight against this one ship because it's weak.
Orders received.
Why is it not firing the...
Let's go.
What sort of ship is that? Heavy destroyer?
Awaiting orders. Your orders.
Now we just have to wait for the little fighters to all be destroyed. But ultimately this is going to be another loss. Yeah, once we've lost this planet, we've lost the game. We don't have a fleet. Once you've lost your fleet, you're dead. I might go cook something to eat after this, actually. Then I might watch that clip that I saw earlier again. Today, Gura on, when playing a game, prank called Eno, and it was the greatest thing ever. I haven't laughed so hard in a long time. And, yeah. Well, we'll watch ourselves lose this planet. As they send their mass amount of destroyers with torpedoes at us. Probably should have researched the torpedo. That was,
Aye, sir. Into position.
yeah, there comes the torpedoes.
Sir. Orders received. We're gonna die.
Yeah. No way I could beat that. And they're just going to keep firing torpedoes.
Your planet has been overrun by enemy forces.
Yep. I wonder options... Autosave, load.
Yes, sir.
So that was just before the battle happened. So yeah. And where did I load this one up? Okay, so this was really early on. This was very, very early. We don't have pretty much anything researched. We don't have any money, any ships. Okay, we might come back and try this again tomorrow. Well, thank you for tuning into this one. I didn't do very well. I lost substantially. But that is the breaks. Sometimes you win them, sometimes you lose them. And considering that took an hour and 15 minutes to lose, I think I'll just call it quits there. I might play Minecraft tomorrow, actually. And come back to this again next week. Oh, well. See you guys in the next one.